Okay, third time. This is Daphne with DD's Paperworks. I was tagged by Jen Evers for the Crafters Confidential Tag Face to Face, and this is my third try. Hopefully, third time's a charm. Okay, I have to say ahead of time, I'm doing this on a tablet and I have very limited space to put my description, so I will refer you back to Jen's video that has all the questions on it because I can't put all 15 questions on my description. So I apologize ahead of time. Um, okay, so the first question is the most expensive crafting tool you use on a regular basis. My Sizzix Big Shot. I use it to cut and emboss. And I cut different things off of that, and I emboss some of the cutting dies, like embossing folders. Like this is a die, but I used it like an embossing folder. I saw that done on YouTube. I thought it was really neat. And you get more use for your dies. So I use it as a cutter and as an embosser for the dies and for my embossing folders. So I use it every time I craft, when I make cards. If I do anything for gift bags, I use that. So it's probably made its money's worth over and over. Least expensive crafting tool you use on a regular basis is this little skewer. I use it to move things when I've got glue on the bottom, so I don't get glue on my fingers and get glue everywhere else, to poke the little paper out of the Sizzix dies. And so this has been a real good tool for me. Three oldest item you made that you or someone you know still has. I did a cheesy scrapbook for a friend of mine years ago when she had her son, and I was barely getting into actually making scrapbooks. And I gave it to her. She loved it. Years go on. I see at her house one day not too long ago, and I told her, "Ooh," I thought to myself, "I cannot believe I did this. It was cheesy." So I told her, "Hey, let me take it back and I'll fix it for you and redo it now that I know how to do things better." And she wouldn't do it. So I said, well, I offered, and I asked her not to show anybody else because it was bad. It's cheesy. But she seems to love it, so I just left it. For crafting tool that was a waste of money, the Inka Dinka Do gears, stamping gears. I like the stamps. I've used the stamps, but the gears themselves, okay, in all disclosure, I have not used the gears because I work on such a small area like this that the gears would probably just be, a little piece. But in all fairness, I have to try them and see if I can do anything with them on a card. And if I can, then I can't say they're a waste of money. But if you buy something and you don't use it, what do we say? That's a waste of money. So I guess for right now, that's the waste of money. Crafting tool that was the best bargain, this. I use it for my embossing because I emboss a lot. But I also use it like when I make a mistake and I've got something sticky on the back and I want to take it off. I just heat it up, peel it off. This has saved a lot of projects. 6 is best storage idea you have implemented is this file folder that we had to put our bills in at one time. But we took our bills out, put them in something else. And I saw this on YouTube where a lady put her scraps in here. And I thought, oh, that's a good idea. And I had them in boxes originally. I never used my scraps. And so now I use them all the time because it's right under my chair. So that's the best storage unit best storage method I've had. The worst is this basket. It's a basket that I put all my, oh, I see a little tie thing in there. Oh, I know how this got there. Every time I go and get in here, everything falls out. And so when everything falls out, I just grab everything, no matter what's it. I keep my candy in here too. I just grab everything, and I probably should take that out. That's how stuff, I keep other stuff in here. Tags, bookmarkers, books. I mean, there's a lot of stuff in here that probably shouldn't be in here. But it's because when everything falls out, I just pick everything back up. And it doesn't matter if it's not mine or it's not craft related. It goes in the basket. So I need another method for that. But right now, that's all I've got. So I'm sticking to it. Most 8 is most viewed YouTube craft video. It has to be my take on the triple time stamping. I did triple time embossing, and it's the same method. You just emboss something with 3 layers as opposed to stamping it. Take them off, take them apart, put your base or your base card on the bottom, and then stick it back together, and you have triple time stamping. That has about 300 views. Number 9, least viewed YouTube craft video. Has to be a video I did for a friend of mine, another pastor's wife in Puerto Rico. She's homeschooling her kids. And so I had learned how to make a little book when you have beginning readers. And it has like AT, and then you fold the book up, staple it, and you write, on one page A, B, C. So they make words, and the kids learn how to pronounce the words. And they can flip it themselves. They can hold it. It's small enough for them to hold, and it helped. It helps. I used it with my kids, and it helped. So I did that for her. So I don't think too many people want to learn how to make a little book for their beginning readers, but if they do, there's a online video. 10 biggest crafting mishap. What project did you try that you just didn't cut it? I sew too, and I tried to sew a dress for myself, and it didn't. It was a bomb. The bottom was fine, but the top, I put the zipper in, and when I tried it on, it was so tight I couldn't breathe, so I had to take it off, and I still haven't done anything with it. I don't know. Maybe I'll take the top off and use just the skirt, but then I'd have to redo the. I don't know. Maybe I'll just leave it. 11 item you stock up on every time or almost every time you go to the craft store. Jen, I found them. A girl yesterday at church told me that she found these at the 99-cent store at a city up here. They had stocked up. And so she told me, and I went today, and I got about 8 of these. So thanks for offering, Jen. I got them now. It's not 3 in a pack, it's 1, but I got them. So this foam tape, and I like the width. It's not real big, but any kind of foam tape that I find, I usually pick up. So this is my one stock up purchase. 12 is favorite non-craft store place to buy supplies, items for crafting. There's a grocery store up here, not too far from my house, and in a little section of their store, they have a little area that has material. They have beads, they have styrofoam, they have wooden veneer pieces, they have ribbon, lace, paint, they have baskets, they have all kinds of stuff. And I go there to pick up some things. There's some material there that has the sewn in roses, circular roses on there, and I want to go get a yard of that. That's on sale to give to a friend of mine because she does bridal mini books and things like that. You can get there really cheap. So that's my favorite place to go. 13 is craft you wish you could do but can't. Write really pretty calligraphy or draw. I would love to do that. There's a mother and daughter in our church, and they draw and do calligraphy. They write phenomenal. Phenomenal. However, excellent, beautiful. And every time I see them write, I do birthday cards for our church members, and I have her write the names, the mother write the names on the envelopes because it just looks so beautiful. And it's nice. It's nice to get something with your name done really pretty. 13, craft you. Oh no, we did that one already. 14, what's next in your craft tool wish list? I want a silhouette cameo. My husband already told me I could get one, but I'm down here in the garage and I got a new table. And so I'm hoping that I can set up something else where I can put a cameo and plug it in. I've got to fix the electrical here. I don't want to jimmy rig it because my dad was a fireman, and you respect electricity and you respect fire, and you don't mess around with them. So I want to figure out how to do this, get somebody in here to fix the electrical. And get a table where that can just be set in one place and not moved at all. And so that's what I'm waiting on. So that's my next purchase. And 15, the last one is, what made you start a YouTube channel? Well, I did it because a friend of mine wanted to see that little book, and then another friend of mine wanted to see another technique, and then a subscriber wanted to see a technique. So it kind of just started as a, okay, I'm doing this for you personally, but then there was other things that I wanted to share. And the way I got my name was, my initials are Dee Dee, and I work with paper. It's my forte, it's my talent. And so I just named it Dee Dee's Paperworks, and it just went from there. And hopefully the videos I do in the future are videos that can show people how to do things in a simple way, break it down simple, because that's how I am. I'm very simple, very hands-on. I need to see it, do it. And I know that's why YouTube's so popular, because that really helps people learn that way. And so that's how my YouTube channel started. And as long as I got something to teach, I'll probably keep doing them. But again, I apologize ahead of time for not being able to list the questions. My tablet doesn't allow me to. But Jen, thank you for tagging me. And hopefully somebody learned something. If not, how to put your markers. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.